Morning, welcome to the video. So today, a little top dressing job on a newly turfed lawn. Now I didn't turf this lawn, I've just been called in since. So this is it. And really the reason they want the top dressing is, as you can see here, when the lawn was laid in the summer, you've just got these grooves in here where the lawn has just shrunk and you know, that's created gaps between the turfs. And then there's little low spots here and there. So you can see that it's just beginning to thin out, and I always find that newly laid lawns go like that quite often, particularly when you take them from a nice open field and then you put them near trees where there's, you know, not enough water, too much shade. Now the job here is to top dress this area all round here, up here, just filling in any kind of low spots. It's quite wet already. And then this area here is just to add some seed, and hopefully some of this will take. I mean, it's quite difficult because obviously you've got the drip line, you've got the trees, you've got you know, very shaded area. Also what you have here is the runoff from basically the A3, I think. Now I know it goes through the pipes, but there must be some which, you know, just moves through the soil and then floods this area. So we're top dressing the whole area, and then we're top dressing and seeding this area. Now the first thing I need to do is dry the lawn off to make sure that the top dressing spreads. So I've shown you how to do that a couple of times. The obvious way to do that is to use what I would call a dewy, which is effectively like a 12-foot broom, and just push the dew off. I've also talked about how you can weight a hose and drag that about. And then of course the easy option, which is to use a blower. Today I'm going to use a blower for two reasons. One, to remove the dew, but also it's late September now, so the leaves are falling, so we're just going to blow all the leaves off as well, just to make life a little bit easier. Anyway, here we go. Okay, so I've already done this area here. I've done it quite thickly, and the idea is just to fill it in because it was really bumpy. I'm going to seed it and fertilise it in a minute, but I wanted to get that bit done first. And then you can see I've got the trailer over there behind the van, and what I'm doing is I've gone round and I've just done what I can find as really deep areas, and I've done those bits first. And then what I'm doing is I'm just spreading the soil from the very end and then raking it back and working my way basically out. Firstly, so I don't have to keep traipsing over the soil, and then also by pulling it this way, you know, I can get it done, and then when I'm finished, I'm finished. I don't have to spread it all when they go, oh, you know, there's a little bit over there which still needs to be done. I know that. And then when I finish, any soil I have in the trailer is done, and I don't have to go back on myself. I'm just spreading it out by hand, and I do have a drag mat, but it's someone's borrowed it, and I forgot about it, to be honest, and I haven't got it back. But I've got my classic, what I call a greenkeeper's rake, which I've always used for raking bunkers and things, and I just use the back of that, and actually that's probably something I use more often than not. And it does a great tool, and I actually have one which is probably treble the size, probably that distance on either side, which also I use for top dressing, but that is kept at a client's house where I'm in the middle of a big sort of top dressing job, so I'm a little bit disorganised in that fact, but you know, it's not too much of a problem. I've got a couple of these rakes, so anyways, as you see, I've spread that bit, so I've got another barrow full, so I'll probably just rake this bit out and then carry on spreading.
Closer to me, if we make it out alive from the depths of the sea. Compass points you anywhere. Closer to me, where you are, I will be. Miles high in the deep.
Okay, so everything has been top dressed now. That was 2 cubic meters or 2 ton bags worth of top dressing. A little bit short in the end, just on the sort of the perimeter line, but I mean the worst bit was all in there, so you know there was no sense in getting another ton bag, just literally to take, I don't know, 2 or 3 wheelbarrows out of it. So anyway, all I'm going to do now is seed all up around the fire pit. Probably just put a little bit of seed in here just because it was looking quite sparse under those trees, and then fertilise the whole area, and that's the job done. And it's 10 to 1 now, and there's rain due at 3, I think, so I think I've timed it perfectly. Okay, so it's all finished now. So everything's been top dressed. The areas which needed to be seeded have been done, and then the rest has been fertilised. And there you go. Okay, so the rain now, what time is it? It's 25 past 1, and the rain's due at 5, so it's going to be 100%, 100%, 100%, oh wow, and then till midnight. And then crikey, more rain Tuesday. So there's plenty of rain to wash it in now, so I'm not going to worry about watering it in or anything like that. I think nature will take care of that. That's a little top dressing job, and I'll see you in the next video.